Hi, my name is Ronah Marshall, and I am a client here at Seeing You Fit. I was a previous client in 2010, and I returned due to medical conditions that were related to a hospital visit with diverticulitis. I currently have diverticulitis, which is a disease where seeds and food can get lodged into your colon and intestines. Because I have this disease, it had a flare-up every 3 months, which caused me to have part of my infected intestines removed. I was admitted into the hospital on June the 8th to have surgery to correct that problem, and the first surgery went great. Instead of staying 9 days, I was home in 5 days. Unfortunately, 4 hours later, I was readmitted, and I had a lot of medical issues. I was throwing up a lot, and it took them about 4 days to figure out what the problem was. Once I was readmitted, I had kidney failure. I had to be pumped with fluids, which made it difficult for me to breathe. I was bloated, and made it more difficult to walk. Because I was having so much difficulty, the hospital decided to do some tests. I had a CAT scan done, which revealed that the clamps and stuff from the first surgery had broken off, and I was toxic. I also had another test that was also done, which told them that I had a hospital infection called C. diff. Everything inside had more or less deteriorated. Nothing was attached, and everything in my stomach was completely filled with pus. So I was toxic and had to have an emergency surgery. And during the emergency surgery, I had a heart attack, stroke, died, and I ended up coding and ended up in the ICU, put on life support for 4 days. When I woke up, I was unable to use my arms, walk, or do anything for myself. Once it was time for me to go home, the problem was, where do I go and what do I do? Because my insurance did not cover rehab or physical therapy. So my daughter was a client here still at Seeing You Fit. So she picked up the phone and she gave them a call, and they were willing to do what they could to work with me. And walking in here, I could barely make it from one end to the next. I couldn't go to the bathroom without having to stop. I know I was always leaning on things. One of the hardest parts of starting over was it's almost like an infant. I couldn't feed myself, someone had to feed you. I could not bathe myself. Even putting your clothes on was difficult. Everything seemed to be heavy. Getting upstairs. So it was a process. I just thank God that I'm still here and it's behind me. But now it's concentrating on going forward and making the best out of the situation that was done. I have built my strength back up. I'm able to walk now. So they've done a great job. As you can see, I'm not all flimsy anymore. I don't have to use a cane or a walker, and I'm actually walking on my own now. Some of the motor skills that I have been able to acquire since coming back to seeing you fit. I'm able to use my hands more. I'm able to lift them. I could not hold my hands up in the air and leave them. I'm able to stand up by myself now without the use of canes or anything. I'm still working on opening up a bottle, but they're getting me there, a water bottle. I'm able to get it halfway, but they're working on helping me to finally get that last cap. But other than that, I'm moving with them. I'm here to stay, and I'm still, it's a process, but they're here to work with me, and it's a great team.